Right. I think that, like, we're not discounting the fact that evolutionary psychology plays into dating preferences. I think we're all on the same page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that plays into it, but it's not the only thing. And then that this idea that we're just like electrified meat sacks has only contributed more to the problems that we're facing in modern dating culture right now. Specifically, that everyone's not committing. We're not seeing
two bodies
people
just basically masturbating with one another.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what? Birth control is a huge
agreed
part of that.
Agreed.
Taking the entire risk
I'm not on birth control.
out of
I don't agree.
having
Never mind.
sex.
Yeah.
Taking the risk out of a
Did you
high
hear
risk
about
activity.
how when a woman comes
Read
off
me.
birth control, she'll actually lose some attraction to the man she was?
Her attractions
Yeah.
change.
Oh my
So
gosh.
she's attracted to higher T guys after she is off
I
hormonal
heard-
birth
yeah,
control.
That
because-
just shook me a little because, like,
You're-
wow.
No, because what I have heard that birth control will make women more attracted to guys who are a bit more feminine.
But it's because when you're on hormonal birth control, your body basically is behaving as if you're pregnant. So you're looking for a guy who is more nurturing, lower T slightly, who is able to protect you and provide for you while you're in this vulnerable state of pregnancy. And women can be on hormonal birth control for years and years at a time. Your body thinks it's pregnant for years and years at a time. You're emotionally dysregulated. You have weight problems, digestion problems, hormonal acne, stuff like that.
Your period.
Yeah, and it gives you basically a fake period, which is not a period because you're not ovulating. And it's a huge problem, I think, morally as well. A lot of people would disagree with this, but it's taken all of the moral hazard out of a high-risk activity, which is casual sex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So unless we somehow make birth control, socially stigmatized, if not in my ideal world,
Good
illegal,
luck.
then we're
Good
gonna
luck.
stay in this mess. We're gonna stay sitting in our dirty diapers.
Be free, chat. Be free. Yeah. I took off members only mode, so you guys can all jump in now. The thing is, though, is like there's no way that, at least
The cat's
in the
out of the
US,
bag, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I get so black-pilled with modern dating is like, as long as we have birth control, we're kind of screwed. Like,
who's
it's
driving
taking
the
all
ship?
the
Have birth
risk
control? We
out
should
of
not
using
have.
women
Who's
for their
driving
bodies.
the ship for these standards, though? Do you think it's men? Because I hear men actually trying to step up and take accountability,
I hope
and
they are.
women here are loud. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, and I still haven't brought up the whole thing we talked about with that Facebook group. But the women population
right.
here
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
is
we
very
shouldn't
loud
have-
with man hating. They don't want the patriarchy. They don't want
Go
the
start your own thing
masculine-
then. Let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah.
I mean, this what we're living in right now is how it worked out for us.
Yeah,
And
no.
no, I don't think anybody is satisfied with this.
No, I mean the problem is women. The market is flooded with pussy. That's the bottom line. It's just flooded with pussy, and like girls go out with a guy like on a Starbucks date, and you know he's raw dogging her like an hour later. You know, first time meeting the guy, like knowing the guy within 1 to 2 hours.
I think it's because women look for connection and closeness from sex, and it's this simulacra of it that they get from hookups.
Good word. Well done, Mary. Simulacra.
Well, men are pursuing the big O from the woman. A lot of men say that they get off when the woman gets off. But a lot of women are faking it because they want the feeling of the man choosing them, thinking if I give him the sex and fake the orgasm, he'll pick me.
Shit, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's like giving
Don't
him
fake.
this egoic validation.
Don't fake orgasms,
Yeah.
ladies. Don't fake
I don't know
orgasms.
who is telling women that having casual sex will make a man commit to them.
Movies.
The feminist
Why
movement.
the hell? Why do they believe that? But the feminist movement doesn't
Maybe
even frame
they
it
want to
as
have-
something to be desired for a man to commit to you. So where does it come from? This
Maybe
insidious
they don't want to
lie.
have a relationship, just they want to have sex. Many women, no.
I mean, think
mean,
about the
in Isla
reasons
Vista-
that women want to have sex, though. It's not just pleasure.
Yeah,
It's what Andrew Tate was just talking about in that clip. It's a deeper connection. Men are looking for it too.
but there are many. It depends also on what is your age. Like many guys, like many undergraduate here, they just hook ups, men and women, and they're not really looking for sex.
That's
for-
because
for
usually
love.
that's all the
But do
girls.
they
Society
really
today,
analyze
that's
their
what's
own
driven.
motivations?
Because there is more freedom. They
Do
do
they
what
really
want.
think about their own
Yeah, that's the
motivations
problem, I
for
guess.
promiscuous sex?
Freedom is a problem. I don't know about that. I would never want to go.
They
back
have
to the
everything
40s,
in their
the
plate now.
30s.
So
we were already
Like she
screwed
said,
in the
pussy's
30s
all
and
over the
40s because
place.
birth control was
But
possible.
what is the problem with the
Wait, I
birth
thought birth
control?
control was in the 60s.
Yeah.
No, that started in the 20s.
I don't understand
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
the problem
Wait.
with the birth
And
control.
it was normalized, especially with even like pastor families, where the dad is a pastor, the mom is, she takes birth
Why?
control because it's part of their image.
I
Like
thought
birth
hormonal
control.
hormonal birth control didn't come around until the 60s.
No,
if I'm-
1920. In the
Am I-
It was in
1920s.
it was in the 20s, and also Planned
Really?
Parenthood was founded before the 60s. That was in
But
I believe that was in the 20s.
Shouldn't be any birth
Should we talk
control.
about
I do
abortion
not
now?
get the
Well,
point.
that's you don't want to talk about that,
Dun,
so
dun, dun,
we'll leave that
dun.
off the table. But like,
Yeah, next time, next show. But
I won't be here.
So we don't need. We
and
should
then
not.
you know what?
Have you had-
Feminism existed before
No,
birth
definitely
control
not.
in the 1800s.
Seneca
So-
Falls Convention, Big L.
And if you want to go all the way back, you can talk about the Industrial Revolution, which disrupted the home. And if you want to go back even further,
Let's
we
go
can
back,
talk
baby.
about the Enlightenment.
Let's go back, yo.
And then if you want to go back before that,
Let's
it's the
go back
printing
to
press.
fucking- yo,
so
let's-
really,
yo,
we
yo,
need
yo,
to
yo.
abolish the printing press.
Let's go back to Mesopotamia, son.
I sound schizophrenic right now, but I don't care.